Hi everyone, thank you for watching the video. As you can see, this is my deadlift training from October 20th. Based off of this date, currently 2.5 weeks out from IPL Drug Tested Worlds. That'll be happening on November 6th of 2021 in Costa Mesa, California. This is the first time IPL Worlds has returned to stage of competition since 2020, or actually since 2019. 2020 it was canceled due to the pandemic, which is understandable. But the last time I did compete at IPL Worlds was all the way back in 2019 in Limerick, Ireland. So I'm very happy to be able to compete on an international stage yet again. And I've been competing in powerlifting for 7 years, and this would be World's number 6 for me out of 7. So I'm happy to say that I've been able to go to Worlds every year except for one year, which was like my first year in powerlifting. And I'm really looking forward to being able to display a really great show of my performance and my strength. And with this particular training, I was able to hit a PR as far as a top set on the end of a training cycle. I've never done 611 for a 7. The last time I've done this was for 6. So it's a big win. And I hit 705 for a single on the second set. This would be the heaviest single on the second set that I've ever done. So also a PR. So definitely small wins going into this competition, given the fact that I'm just under 3 weeks out currently. And I really feel good. I feel like momentum is going in my favor right now with nutrition. I kind of been lackadaisical with it, just letting my body recoup from the meet that we just had earlier this month. So going to really start to kick it into high gear, just making sure that I want to weigh in at that optimal weight that I want to hopefully weigh in at weigh-ins. And the objective is simple, is to obviously be able to outperform myself based off of my last competition and to reclaim the IPL world record that I've had previously on both the tested and untested. So that's my particular goal right now for this competition, and also being able to just chip or move the all-time world record deadlift that I have currently up a little bit further. As far as what the number is going to be specifically, I don't really have that I kind of edged out as of right now, because I'm kind of debating between two particular numbers or two particular goals. However, I'm pretty confident that by obviously by the time I weigh in, I will have an idea of what's the number I'm going to be going for. So as of right now, mentally, physically, I'm in a good space. Like I mentioned, I haven't really had a chance or opportunity to upload content just because I am in the process of moving. And, just with my occupation, it's very demanding, but I mean that in all sincerity, in a good way. So posting hasn't really been I haven't been afforded the opportunity to be able to post on YouTube, but I'm going to make sure that I try to get back into that as much as I can in the meantime. And yeah, I think if anything, if I do not post after this, it will most likely be my recap from IPL Worlds. Again, really excited to really be back on the international platform, and really just be able to display the strength that I've been able to build, especially over these past 2 years. So I'm really excited, and this would be a very nice way for me to end the year on a high note with a competition of this caliber that I haven't been able to do since 2019. So it would be very nice to finish off the year, obviously hitting the particular goal that I have with this competition, and just, kind of ride things out until next year. And I don't have an idea as far as what my plans are for next year lined up, but I think that the most realistic time frame as far as what my next competition would be after IPL Worlds is most likely in March. And I think that that is a proper time frame for me to keep building, keep working on my strength and build my foundational strength. And hopefully by then, that will be the time where I can go for the last goal that I have in powerlifting. And it's a really special time for me, because I really feel like that this is a time where I can really just focus on cementing my legacy in the sport and just capitalize on all the achievements and accolades and the goals that I have set out and achieved in the sport as well. So for me, I really feel like this is my swan song as far as with IPL Worlds and my meet next year, or just the powerlifting season for me next year in general. I really feel like right now, personally, that I I would say realistically, you know, maybe a year and a half, 2 years, and I'll be done. Um, this is something that I've already had a conscious decision, and I've made it already the decision about, and it's because I feel like at that point, as far as accolades, body of work, goals that I wanted to achieve, if I were to achieve those remaining goals, which would obviously be that 800-pound barrier and do maybe just a few full power meets, um, and possibly grab another American record in another federation. I believe that these are things that are definitely feasible next year and within that year in itself. So outside of that, I don't really see myself having to prove anything as far as when it comes to the sport of powerlifting. And I will be content with what I have achieved. Um, Regardless of the fact if, for example, if I do not get the chance to be the first to cross the 800-pound barrier, um, it's not going to make me shy away from the things that I have accomplished in the past, and it's not going to make me diminish the legacy that I have. Even though I think that this particular goal of reaching this barrier is so monumental, that it wasn't the last goal that I already had set for myself. This is something that I see that is feasible given where I'm at in my physical prowess. Um, that is something that I figured, you know what, if I'm already on this momentum and I've already achieved the last goal that I wanted to achieve, why not reset myself for an even higher goal and go for that if I have the mental and physical capacity to make that become a reality? And I think that that's something that's definitely possible. And it just drives me to another gear as far as discipline and motivation to be able to achieve something of that kind of feat. And like I said, to me, that would be the only thing that I would think as far as achieving is something I would consider higher on the totem pole as far as a goal or an achievement beyond a all-time world record. And like I said, I think that if there was ever a moment that would be able to solidify my legacy and give me the opportunity to really contribute, helping pushing powerlifting forward, I believe accomplishing something of that magnitude, if it happens, would be able to do that. So that's where I'm at right now. And, we're just taking it one step at a time. I'm not going to jump the gun and try to go for that particular number at Worlds. A lot of people have asked me if that's what my plan is. It's not going to be the plan. I will know when it's the appropriate time and when I'm ready. I believe that giving myself ample time between now until March of next year will definitely set me up for success. And I truly believe that by then I will be physically and mentally ready to attempt that feat. And God willing, that comes to fruition. So that's where I'm at right now with my training. Like I said, I will try to post more content. If I don't, no worries. I'll definitely have an IPO meet recap, and hopefully things go well. So I want to, again, thank you all for the support. For those of you who are new to the channel, I really appreciate the support as well. I'm definitely a person that's open to answering any particular questions. I have knowledge that I'm willing to share. And yeah, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, comment below, and I'm more than willing to help in any way I can. So again, I really appreciate the support. Stay tuned. IPL Worlds in 2 weeks. Let's go for World Championship number 6. Thank you guys for watching the video, and take care.